Creating an exhibition is a very particular activity. It's different than making a book. It's different than creating original work for periodical publications. This particular show required me to look through thousands and thousands of images that were made over the course of over 30 years, 35 years. It was a lot of pictures. In this particular exhibition, because it deals with the whole scope of my career, I had to figure out, I could make any one given story cohere. I then had to figure out, how do I make all these various disparate bodies of work have some kind of unity? Like, what was I really doing all these years? What was the spiritual cohesion of this work that makes it all hold together and makes it actually one work? So that was the challenge. It's very subjective. A lot of it was done by trial and error, and like I said, just putting pictures on the wall, taking them down, moving them around, changing the sizes, until I had a kind of visceral feeling that, oh yeah, this is getting to be where it's telling a story, that it's got some substance that actually holds together. And then I did that for all these different bodies of work. The title of the exhibition is Memoria, which is the root word of memory. And I suppose I chose it because it is a root word, and it's the basis of the word memory. Every image is a fragment of memory in the continuum of the history which I've experienced. In a larger sense, it's also part of the collective memory of all of us. This is our world, we inhabit it, and what happens here is, part of our history. So these pictures are part of the collective memory of this world we live in. It's very important, as Santayana said, to remember history, to try and avoid repeating the mistakes we made in the past. But of course, if you examine history empirically, this seems to be impossible, because we learn, we forget, and then we have to relearn, generation after generation.